Google DeepMind just raised the bar in the world of robotics with the introduction of two advanced AI models, Gemini Robotics and Gemini Robotics ER. If you've been paying attention to the growing world of AI, you'll know that robotics is one area where we're seeing major shifts in capabilities. These new AI models are ready to take robots beyond what we ever thought was possible, making them more intuitive, adaptable, and capable of completing tasks that have long been thought to be only within the reach of humans. Let's dive into how these groundbreaking advancements are reshaping the way we think about robots. Gemini Robotics, a glimpse into the future of autonomous machines. On March 12, 2025, Google DeepMind introduced Gemini Robotics, an AI model that enables robots to understand their environment, process natural language, and execute tasks based on simple instructions. Unlike traditional robots, Gemini Robotics doesn't require extensive programming. It simply listens to commands and takes action. Built on the powerful Gemini 2.0, which already excels at interpreting text, images, and video, Gemini Robotics advances this by allowing robots to interact with the physical world. Whether it's folding paper, packing snacks, or picking up fragile items, this model turns digital commands into real-world actions effortlessly. A sister model with even more superpowers, Gemini Robotics ER. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Google drops Gemini Robotics ER. The ER stands for Embodied Reasoning, which gives robots a more advanced spatial understanding of the world. This model doesn't just see the world, it calculates how objects exist in space, how to move around them, and how to manipulate them without causing chaos. For example, if you ask the robot to pick up a mug from a table by the handle, Gemini Robotics ER will figure out the best way to do it without tipping over the entire coffee setup. But hold on to your seat, because this isn't just fancy footwork. Gemini Robotics ER gives the robot the ability to reason in 3D space and plan out a path for tasks like grasping, moving, and picking up objects. It's not just smarter, it's a problem-solving machine. This kind of reasoning would have been a huge hurdle for robots in the past, and now it's almost a standard. Plus, the model comes fully equipped with built-in spatial understanding without the need for separate modules or additional programming. So much for old-school robot tinkering. A model that learns on the fly, real-world adaptability. What makes Gemini Robotics stand out isn't just its ability to execute specific tasks, it's the way it adapts in real time. The world around us isn't predictable, and the things we need robots to do are rarely static. Imagine this: you've asked your robot to move some boxes, but in the middle of the task, someone shifts one of them or adds an extra box to the pile. Well, don't sweat it. Gemini Robotics can adapt on the fly, recalculating the situation and adjusting its actions accordingly. Gone are the days of rigid robots that need every detail pre-programmed. The Gemini Robotics system continuously monitors its environment and replans when necessary, just like any good assistant would. And when we talk about language, it's not just about robots following command codes. You can speak to the robot casually, like asking it to move those boxes from the table to the shelf, but leave the red one on the floor. And guess what? It gets it. This level of communication is a major step toward making robots more user-friendly and intuitive in everyday environments, whether at home or in a workplace setting. Fine motor skills, the struggle to do simple things until now. One of the most challenging aspects of robotics is giving them the ability to perform tasks that require delicate movements. Think about it. We humans take for granted things like turning a doorknob, folding a shirt, or picking up a fragile glass. Robots? Not so much. That is, until Gemini Robotics entered the scene. The model has been tested for fine motor tasks, and it's been shown to perform surprisingly well. In fact, Google DeepMind even released clips showing the robots carefully folding paper or handling delicate objects without breaking them. So if you were ever worried about a robot ruining your favorite vase, you might just be able to rest easy. Flexibility in action, interactivity at its best. In an unpredictable world, the ability to adapt and react is crucial, and this is where Gemini Robotics shines. Whether in a home environment, office, or factory, the world around a robot is rarely perfect or predictable. If someone accidentally moves an object or adds an unexpected variable, Gemini Robotics has the flexibility to adjust its actions on the fly. No need to halt everything and reset the task. Just like a seasoned professional, it keeps moving forward, adapting as necessary. Not only does Gemini Robotics react to the environment, but it also has advanced language understanding, meaning it can process commands in natural, everyday language. So you're not stuck with a robot that only understands machine speak. This flexibility allows for seamless interaction, whether you're managing a smart home or working in an industrial setting. Robotic Dexterity meets real-world application, a game changer. The real magic of Gemini Robotics lies in its dexterity. Traditional robots have long struggled with precision tasks, folding laundry, sorting objects, or gently lifting fragile items. But with Gemini Robotics, it's clear that the model has mastered the art of robot dexterity. In fact, Google's demos show the robots handling fine tasks with remarkable precision, making this a game-changing leap forward in robotics. Whether it's carefully placing an object or handling multiple tasks simultaneously, Gemini Robotics has set a new standard for robotic dexterity. A new kind of robot brain, the power of spatial reasoning. While Gemini Robotics focuses on execution, the true power behind this innovation is its sister model, Gemini Robotics ER. The role of this model is to provide advanced spatial reasoning capabilities. For a robot to function efficiently in the real world, it must understand how objects relate to one another in space. This means the robot must calculate distances, angles, and movements in 3D space. With Gemini Robotics ER, robots now have the ability to plan their actions in real time and predict outcomes based on their environment. It's like giving the robot a second brain that helps it navigate complex real-world scenarios. Real-world adoption, the future of robotics and partnerships. So, what's next for Gemini Robotics? Google DeepMind isn't stopping at the lab. In fact, they've already partnered with several robotics companies to bring Gemini Robotics to life in the real world. Among these are companies like Optronic, known for their work on humanoid robots, and other big names in the field such as Boston Dynamics and Agile Robots. These partnerships are crucial because they allow Gemini Robotics to be tested in real-world environments, ensuring that it can handle a variety of tasks and robot types. Plus, with Google's significant investment in these companies, we might soon see humanoid robots powered by Gemini 2.0 in homes and workplaces near you. Safety first, the Asimov dataset, and robot ethics. With great power comes great responsibility, and Google knows this. As robots get smarter, more capable, and autonomous, it's important to ensure that they're acting in a safe and ethical manner. Enter the Asimov dataset, named after Isaac Asimov, the famous science fiction writer known for his 3 laws of robotics. Google has developed this dataset to help test and improve robots' moral decision-making capabilities. It's all about making sure robots align with human values and don't take actions that could harm us. Google is also working on creating a robot constitution, a set of natural language rules that guide robots' actions and steer them away from unsafe or unethical tasks. As these technologies continue to evolve, Google is putting strong oversight into place to ensure safety standards are maintained. This includes their internal responsibility and safety council, which reviews AI development to ensure the technology is being developed ethically. These layers of oversight are critical as we venture into a future where robots are a regular part of our daily lives. And that's a wrap on the future of robotics. If you're as excited about these robots as I am, ready to have your own personal assistant who doesn't need coffee breaks, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more mind-blowing tech updates. See you in the next video.